was one of my like boundaries kind of thing. Like I couldn't leave and I didn't want to stay all at the same time. But when I was in the 6th grade, I'm just gonna be real, I was a really bad kid. Like I didn't care what my teacher said. I didn't care if they said, oh, this isn't gonna work for you if you do this, or if you keep getting referrals, you're not gonna go anywhere in life. And I was like, oh, I will. I'll be able to be rich, be what I want to be. And then Castro sat me down one day and was like, really? You need to get your act together. And my parents don't do that to me. My parents don't tell me because they've never had that support of a family like that. And they didn't go to college. I mean, they graduated high school, but it wasn't the same curriculum we had, and it wasn't as hard. So coming into Judson and being that carefree little kid, like 4'11", being like, oh, I'm going to kick your butt, all that stuff. Castro sitting me down and being like, hey, you need to do this if you want to succeed. Join AVID, it's going to help. And I was like, this is really actually kind of stupid, but I'm going to do it even though I don't want to. So I did it, and I did it for like 6 weeks. And I was like, wow, kind of love all these awesome nerds. And when I got to my end of 6th grade, I had at least all B's and C's, and I had all F's my first semester of 6th grade. And then I got into 7th grade, and I was like, wow, college seems like a really important thing for me to do. And it seems like if I want to become what I want to be, I need to do this. And so I sat down with Castro, I was like, hey, this is something I really want to do. And college is one of the most important things to me right now. And I already have my college picked out, and over 3 years, I still want to go to that college. And my first semester of 7th grade, I got a 3.5. Then my whole semester of 7th grade, I got a 3.5. And then I got an 8th grade. And that's when I started applying for things. I started getting volunteer hours. I started realizing that it just doesn't matter just to do it in school. I have to do it outside of school. And there started to be people that contact Miss Castro and saying, hey, this girl is really trying and is really doing really good in this. And towards the end, Mr. Matot and Miss Castro called me into the office one day. And I was really freaked out because I was like, I haven't gotten a referral in 2 years. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And I started freaking out. And like when you get called to Miss Matot's office, you know you did something. Whether it's good or bad, you don't know. And he sat me down, and Mr. Matot was like, you know what you're in here for? And he said it all seriously. I was like, no. And then Miss Castro hands me an envelope. And I look at it, and I got really confused. I was like, is this a letter home? Am I getting expelled? Did they really find out about that? And then I opened it, and it said, congratulations, you won the Turnaround Award. And I started crying, because I never thought that I could live up to such a potential like that. And it felt amazing. Out of almost 1,000 kids that go to this school, and I was picked out of that to win that, it was a real confidence booster. And I was really scared to go into high school. I was really scared, like, wow, people aren't gonna like me. I'm not gonna succeed in this. And I got that, and I went to the ceremony, and seeing so many kids that messed up in their 6th and 7th grade as bad as I did was really moving. And there were so many kids that had it worse off than me, that had so many more opportunities to succeed and didn't take it than me, that knowing that I wasn't alone in that situation really helped. And I came back and I had a whole different perspective on that. And I started helping more. I started coming after school. I started doing more things for my community. And realizing that I was making a difference just impacted me. And then I got to high school and I saw all the opportunities I could do and all the things I could do. It really just got to me. And I sat down with a couple of my friends one day and I was like, hey, there's a bunch of things I want to do in my life that I probably couldn't do without you guys and without my AVID family. And they made the decision with me that someday I want to do the National Guard for the Army. And because they told me, you have one of the biggest hearts that I know. And if this is something you want to do, then do it. I mean, this one over here cried a little bit because I wanted to. But just AVID, just all of it, really makes you understand that you can't do it without a big family. I mean, your family at home is going to help, but you need this family at school, this family that's going to support you every day of your life and go through the same things you want to go through. You need that. And even if they're not going to go to college with you, maybe not even go to the same high school as you, or finish 8th grade with you, you need that family and you need that support through all of your schooling to make it through.